Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here, and I'm back with another creative discussion. Today I'm here with my Banlist predictions. It's just my opinions, so please don't take this too serious, just take it with a pinch of salt. This is just my opinions, you can disagree, tit for tat, I don't mind. That's just how life works. I do like people with different opinions sometimes. So anyway, let's talk about a few things. I'm going to go over a couple things. First and foremost, the Troymare stuff will not get hit, I don't think, because they're fairly new. I mean, if they do get hit, great, because I don't like that deck. But again, that's the only reason. I'm pretty much speculating it won't get hit because of how, how new it is, how recent these Troymare cards are, or Nightmares. Isolde will not get hit. Isolde, yes, it brings out the Octo Stretch and such, but we need Isolde. They should have just made this, to be honest, they should have just made this for normal knights specifically, so no one could abuse this card, because I don't want this to be the same situation with Tour Guide when Burning Abyss were top tier, like 3 Seer, 3 Graph, and 3 Tour Guide. I remember playing 3 Tour Guide comfortably in certain decks. You can't do that no more, it's limited. So I really don't want this to happen, like the same situation to happen to Isolde. Sky Strikers, I'm not going to talk about any of the Sky Strikers stuff or Brandish stuff because it is fairly new. Konami like to milk as much profit as possible from newer archetypes. So, and it's fairly new. I feel it's gonna eventually it will inevitably get hit. Just give it some time, folks. So yes, overall those are the cards I think will probably won't get hit. Hand traps I won't even bother talking about, because I've said this before, I've wanted Ash to go for so long, but it doesn't look like this. You've got this card's like 40 something quid. This card's expensive, and you got draws. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. I'll talk about the elephant in the room. So of course, the tricksters. I hate tricksters with a burning almighty passion. Tricksters need to go away. The whole point of creating this this toxic field where I get burned when I draw a card, I get burned if I try to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Why is that even a thing? It should never be a thing. Candina should probably either get banned or hit to 1, because Candina is just so powerful, being able to search any of your trickster cards. It can search Reincarnation for free, it can search Trickstar Light Stage for free. It's easy search, and I know we have things like Veiler and stuff, but that it's just sometimes being heavily reliant on those cards is not good enough. Light Stage needs to get hit also in some way, probably to 1, or probably to 1 or 2, and even that isn't enough, because this card would just have to get banned or probably limited because even if we do limit the card, say if that's the case, it still won't be good enough, because triple terraforming is a thing. People could just play essentially 4 copies of this card. They just need a light stage on field and Gucci. And of course, the Trickster Reincarnation, this card needs to get banned. No limit, banned. The whole aspect of banishing your opponent's entire hand and then drawing them, it's absolutely disgusting and degenerate. I don't know how people think this is okay. It's not okay, because if they're gonna let bullshit like this happen, give me my card destruction, give me my Graceful Charity, give me my Pot of Bloody Greed, if that's the case, because Reincarnation is just so dumb. That's just unhealthy. I don't understand why this card's even a thing. So yes, Reincarnation needs to go. Konami need to go on a witch hunt and slay this deck down. This deck, it's on the spot, and I feel it will get hit definitely in some way. But yes, that's pretty much it for my my opinions on tricksters. A very unsavory opinion. Let's talk about Goki FTK. this Goki FTK is a really problematic deck. The whole aspect of extra linking, like doing so many long, outwitted combos, and then you smack an extra link field and then you give your opponent an Ibli. Like, is that healthy? Is that what Yu-Gi-Oh should be, where your opponent can't make a field, they can't play Yu-Gi-Oh, they're locked out of making an extra deck play, they can't special because of Ibli? Like, it's disgusting. Like, come on, this deck needs to get slapped. Like, these alone are only powerful in the right archetype, which happens to be Goki, because Goki is dumb in its own right. Like, the deck alone is okay, I don't mind it, but when it's mixed with this shit, it's retarded. Like, they all search, they all give you +1s, they give you advantage all day, every day. So if they weren't going to touch any of the nightmare stuff, they would have to hinder Gokis. They'd have to hit Gokis in some aspects. Probably ban Goki rematch. This is just my opinion. It's okay if you folks disagree. They need to hit Goki rematch, hit some of the Goki monsters, but rematch is mainly the most annoying, provocative card in the deck. Plus, it's very easy to search, even if it was at 1. Like, any form of access to this card, it's not good enough. This card will just need to get hit, because you can just do the Octo Stretch, bring out the Octo Stretch with the Isolde, do your shenanigans, link off the Octo Stretch, and then get the search. So yeah, that's just my opinion. But if they was to hit any of the Troymare stuff, hey, sure. I hate the whole aspect of locking your opponent out, then slapping an Ibli on their field, and then drawing 5 cards. So you plus like mad. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the Goki stuff and the Troymares. I'm going to talk about Firewall Dragon. You need to either get errated or banned. You pretty much are the ringleader as to why decks like this can do dumb degenerate shit. Being able to keep special summoning monsters from your hand every time a co-link monster leaves the field because you go for a link play or whatever. This card needs to get either banned or, for sentimental purposes, errated. Have the effect where it's once per turn, not when not a non once per turn effect where you can just keep using the effect, because that's where FDKs and bullshit starts to thrive. So yes, that's it for the links. Pretty much done talking about those. I'm going to talk about some other cards as well. Evenly Match probably won't get hit. Like, this card is very debatable. Like, it's not broken. Well, it's very annoying if you try to establish a board. Struggling Battle can be the game changer in most aspects. But I don't know, I'm very iffy about this card. Like, it happened to me before, but I had to make a board. Otherwise, I had no way of dealing with this. I was going to get evenly matched. Regardless, I ain't psychic. Draw probably won't get hit. None of the hand traps will get hit. None of them will. It just looks like it won't get hit at this point. I'll be surprised if Ash gets hit. Draw, whatever. As long as I get rid of this, mistake of a card, I don't mind draw being a side deck option and staying in the game at 3. Because I never had an issue with it back then, before tricksters were a thing. But anyway, I'm going to talk about some of the cards I kind of want off the list. There's not many that I care for, but there's a couple here that I did notice that really should just come off. Or go to, well, this needs to go to at least 1 just to see how it goes. But to be honest with you, I feel it won't do much at 1 anyway. But anyway, STRATOS. Now, heroes have been, getting a lot of interesting support. They've got, a link monster. What's that card called? Solid Man. Like, heroes are over Like, people want heroes so badly. So, you know, STRATOS, I feel it will definitely come back. So folks, if you have STRATOSes, keep them, don't get rid of them. And of course, the Book of Moon, come on, links, we can't put these face down, we can't change their battle positions. So Book of Moon can just come to 3. I wouldn't personally play Book of Moon, because it's not good anymore. Like, back in the slower formats, this card was a very strategic card. Like, I loved playing one copy of Book of Moon in my old decks, but now this card is outdated and it does nothing because of the, you know, it's power creeps because of this bullshit. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. That's just my opinions on certain cards that I think will get hit. Mainly just like the elephants, just addressing the elephants across the room and all that good stuff. So anyway, thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Let me hear your choices and what you think will probably get hit and what you want to get hit. So anyway, this is the Creative Duelist signing off, and I shall see you in my next video. Take care and stay creative.